Just then, a quarrel broke out nearby. Curious, the protagonist asked those around him about it. It turned out the two were arguing over the supply of magic stones. The furniture maker had originally ordered fire stones, but the supplier had brought music stones instead, because their agreement was only verbal. Things had gotten out of hand. As the future lord of the land, the protagonist knew that he had to find a way to calm the situation. While he was still debating what to do, Leisha spoke up, saying she had an idea. If she successfully resolved the issue, she hoped the protagonist would grant her one request. Before he could ask what the request was, Leisha had already stepped forward to confront the two. She started by explaining that continuing their argument would only cause harm to both sides. Then, with grace, she introduced herself as the next lord of the land and the protagonist's fiancée. She was here to help resolve their dispute. Her words instantly captivated the two, who were now in awe of the protagonist's fiancée. Leisha then laid out her solution. She would have her family purchase the music stones, as they were rare in her territory. She offered to pay a higher price than the current one. As for the fire stones, they were abundant in the volcanoes of her land, so she would sell them at a lower price than what they were currently paying. She then added that the solution was actually something the protagonist had suggested. Her proposal completely resolved the dispute, and the two men expressed their heartfelt thanks. They were impressed that the future lord would help ordinary citizens like them. After everyone had left, the protagonist couldn't help but reflect on Leisha's political acumen. As the day turned to dusk, the moment he had been dreading finally came. Leisha hadn't forgotten her request from earlier. The protagonist needed to grant her a favor in return for resolving the conflict.